Okay, you guys, I was thinking about doing a little story time while I do my little Metacube, one of my favorite products for real, and tell you guys about my son. He took his own life a month after he turned 17. My stomach was hurting really bad that day. Felt like I needed to go to the hospital. And I had sent my son a text with, because we had just found out that his girlfriend at that time was pregnant. And I sent him a text saying, I have an idea for what you can name the baby. I don't even remember what it was now. And that was at 4-ish in the afternoon. Never heard back from him. So then I get a call from my dad. My dad never calls me. So I know if my dad calls me, it just already puts me on high alert, But my son was staying with my dad, and I will tell you guys that story another time. But my stomach was hurting really bad, and I had gotten ready to go to the ER, put my clothes on, and was literally walking out the door when my dad called, and he says, "Brandy, Ethan's dead." And I could tell my dad had been crying, was crying, not had been crying, was crying, and my dad never cries. And and I know you're supposed to use this after you put your products on. I particularly don't. I like to use it after I wash my face. I put my jelly on and then I use it. You're really supposed to use it to press your products into your skin and make them last longer and better. But I just love the way it feels because it really just takes a lot of tension out of my face. I have Addison's, as you can see. And this is the first time I felt confident enough to come on camera without my breakouts being completely healed. They're still healing, but when my cortisol is really low, it breaks out in these sores, and I don't know, I get very insecure about coming on camera. So anyways, my dad says, "Brandy, Ethan's dead. He shot himself." And I was like, what? And see, a couple of months before that, I had gotten a call from one of my daughter's friends saying that she was dead. And I was just praying, God, please don't let it be so. Please don't let it be so. Please, God, don't. And, just something in me, though, felt like it wasn't true. But I just knew that when my dad said my son was dead, that he was dead. And I raced over there in my car, and people on Facebook said that they could hear me, in the background saying, that's my son, over the police scanners. And they shared it in the Bartow group, not the one that's there now where he tells people oh, keep talking about this, boost my algorithm, and then blocks you and kicks you off like a 2-year-old. Not that one. The one before that, the news and emergency. So anyways, I go over there and the police start trying to hold me back, and I was like, that's my son. And he's laying on the ground and blood is just pouring down the driveway. Nobody's doing anything to save him, to try to help him. And I look over him and I'm like, son, what did you do to yourself? And his little beautiful blue eyes just looking up at me, and it haunts me to this day. And I could just feel his spirit over me. I could feel him standing next to me, and I just kind of lost it. I started cussing my dad out. I cussed my uncle out. I have an aunt that she just started coming at me the wrong way, and I was like, this ain't the day. I will knock your running lights out, lady. And it just wasn't don't. I almost went to jail. They tore my dang arm trying to hold me back because I was like, I just want to leave. So I could get my bearings, because I was ready to hurt somebody, and I needed to step away from that situation, pull myself together, and come back. So that's what I did, and I get back, and my son's dad is standing over trying to pick him up, and the police drug him off of my son, scraped his knee, had blood on him. Then my ex-husband starts cussing my dad out. So yeah, that was the day that I found out my son was dead. And I plan on sharing my entire story if I can get through it, even get to it with my health being the way it is. But if you or anyone you know is thinking about harming yourself, please call someone, reach out. I promise we would much rather you say, this is how I'm feeling. It might not be okay. Can you talk? Anything. Because my son has an amazingly beautiful boy that has been lost to me now. And he would have loved it. And he just didn't even wait for a chance. And, sometimes I'm angry about it. Sometimes I'm sad about it. Sometimes I'm hurt about it. But please, if you are feeling like you can't go on, reach out to me. I will talk to you. Anyone who knows me knows I will talk to you if that's what you need. I will be your friend if I can. Reach out to a professional, because that I'm not, but call somebody. Speak up and speak out. Thank you guys for listening.